Okay, so we have our fried chicken, we have our grilled chicken, we have chicken tenders, we have barbecue chicken, of course we have our nuggets, we also have our buffalo style chicken wings. But you know, it's been a long time since something new and exciting has happened to chicken. That is until now. I have come up with an amazing way to make some chicken burgers. You gotta give this a try. I know what you're thinking. They're going to be boring, they're going to be dry, and they're going to be healthy. Well, you know what? We're going to change that attitude, and we're going to give you a burger that is moist, that is full of flavor, that has a crispy coating on it, and full of rich, creamy sauce. Now that's what I wanted to hear. That's my way. Me and my family love to go out to restaurants and order chicken wings. It's our favorite. We love them. But you know what? When my kids come home and ask me to make them for them, I have a really hard time doing that because I know what's really in the chicken wings. I know that they start off with a chicken wing with all the fat and the skin. They deep fry it, sometimes even bread it and deep fry it. Then when that frying process is done, they take it out and roll it in some oil or margarine, all mixed up with some hot sauce or some wing sauce. Then if that wasn't enough, they go ahead and serve it with some high-fat blue cheese dressing or some ranch dressing. To make you feel a little bit better, of course, they're going to give you that celery stick and that carrot stick, you know, so you can dip it into some more high-fat dressing. But you know, if we're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, that's just not going to work out. Fine, that's good to do, you know, eat stuff like that on special occasions, but not every single day. So when we're at home and we're cooking and we have control of what our family is going to eat, let's make some smart decisions. So today I came up with a wonderful way of incorporating all those wonderful flavors of chicken wings and putting them in a more healthy burger. Now this doesn't mean it's not going to have flavor. It doesn't mean it's not going to have crunch. In fact, we're even going to have a little bit of fat going on here, but just in moderation, and that is the key. So now what I'm going to do is start off with my vegetables. I'm going to start placing these into my food processor. I'm going to put about 4 to 5 stalks of celery, about half a cup of little mini carrots, and a half of an onion. And I'm just going to put all these in here into my food processor, and I'm going to put it on. Okay, my vegetables are nice and finely chopped. We're going to start adding them to our chicken. Now we have 2 pounds of ground chicken. The reason I wanted to get these vegetables ground so fine is because I want them to be well incorporated into the chicken. If we left them large and chunky and just diced them by hand, the chicken cooks so quickly they really wouldn't have enough time to cook. And plus, you know what, this is a great way of sneaking some vegetables into your hamburger or into your chicken like we're doing today and not letting the kids know they're really there. Kind of a good sneaky trick. Now, to this mixture we're also going to add our package of our dry ranch salad dressing mix. Just put that right in. Okay, so now for the fun part. We're just going to take our hands, this is the only way to really do this. You could try using a spoon or fork or something, but I don't know. You're going to have to make patties anyways, so just go for it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and make sure this is nice and blended. When it is, we're going to start forming our patties. Now, this recipe makes 6 nice large patties. I'm just going to pat them out, just like I would do a hamburger patty, and place them on a plate. I'm going to continue and make 5 more. Then I'm going to place all these patties into the freezer to get nice and firm. Okay, my patties have now come out of the freezer. They're nice and cold and firm and easy to work with. You know, the reason that we put the carrots and the celery in these patties is because that's what we usually find on the outside, you know, next to the chicken wings as almost garnishes. This way we make sure everybody's going to eat their vegetables and put them straight into the patties. They also help keep this chicken nice and moist. So now I'm going to take my patties and we're going to dip them into a a cup of flour. This kind of helps set the meat and kind of helps make that crispy coating that we're trying to get. Now I'm brushing off the excess, and now I'm going to dip it into a mixture of a half a cup of light mayonnaise or salad dressing and 2 beaten eggs. I'm just going to mix this up. This is going to be kind of the glue to hold on our crunchy topping. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Now this is going to go into the surprise, crushed potato chips. Crushed potato chips give this a wonderful, crispy, crunchy crust, kind of like we expect when we find our crispy buffalo chicken wings in the restaurants. So once I get those all packed on, I'm going to put it onto my pan here. Now, I'm trying to make my life easy, and I lined a baking sheet with some foil. That makes for a much easier cleanup. You know, I'm always looking for some good shortcuts, and this is actually a good, quick, healthy dinner to make for your family. You know, I'm very busy all the time. Some days I'm painting, some days I'm teaching classes, and you know, some days I even am out with my husband doing some electrical contracting work, helping him pull wire. Whatever it takes to get the job done, I'm there to do it. But the point is, we have 5 kids, and I'm always looking for shortcuts and good, healthy dinners to serve. And I think this is really going to be one of them. So now I'm going to take my patties, I'm going to put them into my 400-degree oven. I'm going to let them bake for a good 20 to 25 minutes. The inside needs to be cooked to 165 degrees. Okay, now for the good stuff, the Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to make a topping for our burgers using the 1/3 fat version. This is 12 ounces of the Philly cream cheese. I'm getting it in the tub, and I let it kind of come to room temperature to make sure it's nice and soft. To that, I'm going to add 3 cloves of crushed garlic. I'm going to stir that all around. Now to that, I'm going to add 4 ounces of crumbled blue cheese. Now I'm going to stir this all around, place it into the refrigerator, and get ready for my burgers to come out of the oven. Okay, my burgers have come out of the oven, and they turned out perfect. They're nice and crunchy and golden brown on the outside, and because we put that nice coating on them, the inside stayed nice and juicy and full of flavor. You are just going to love these burgers. Now to assemble these, we're going to take a nice bakery fresh bun. I got these from my bakery across the street. We're going to open that bun up and take one of our chicken patties and place it right in the center of that bottom bun. Now, to kick it up a little bit, the wing sauce. Now, if you have some kids that don't like a lot of spice, you don't have to add this part. But boy, in our house, we love wing sauce. So I add a nice, generous portion of that. Okay, next for the decadent, creamy part. It's going to be our Philadelphia cream cheese spread. Now, I'm not going to be shy with this. I'm going to put a nice, generous portion right on the top part of my bun. Look at that. This is going to be so good. Now, all I have to do is just place that on top of my burger. That look nice. And then I'm going to put a little side of vegetables here. And because that sauce is so good with all that cheese in it, I'm going to put a nice little healthy dollop right there in the middle of my vegetables to encourage everybody to eat those. You know, I think you're going to enjoy this dinner. You are never going to miss those old-fashioned wings again. Give this a try. I think you'll love it.